You're eating clean, working out, and doing everything right, but the scale won't budge. Your jeans still feel tight, and you're one skipped meal away from snapping at Brenda in accounting. If that sounds like you, it's not because you're lazy, and no, it's not just calories in, calories out. There's something else going on inside your body, and today we're gonna fix it. Hey y'all, welcome back to Doozy Talks with Suzie, where we keep it real about fitness, nutrition, mindset, and living in sync with your body and your purpose. And today, we're talking about why weight loss feels impossible, even when you're doing everything right. Let me guess. You've tried cutting carbs, skipping sugar, maybe even intermittent fasting. You start Monday strong, but by Thursday, you're exhausted, bloated, and frustrated. Here's the thing nobody tells you. If your body thinks it's under attack, it's going to fight to keep the weight. And I don't mean attack like you're in danger. I mean your body is stressed, inflamed, or confused. That triggers fat storage, period. If you've ever looked in the mirror and thought, I'm doing everything right, why is nothing changing? Drop an angry emoji in the comments so I know I'm not alone because I've been there and I've had to work hard to figure out what's going on. So, here's where the internet gets it wrong. Everyone's screaming about calories, but they're ignoring the real problem, your hormones. When stress hormones are high, your body hoards fat. When your gut's inflamed, your metabolism slows. When your blood sugar spikes, your cravings get worse, and none of that shows up on a calorie tracker. So if Brenda tells you to just eat less and move more, send her this video. And if you've ever had a Brenda in your life giving you unsolicited weight loss tips, hit that like button so we can start a support program. Now, let's talk about what's really going on inside your body in normal people language. Your body has little switches that decide, do we burn fat or do we store it? Do we feel hungry or satisfied? Do we handle stress or have a meltdown? And yes, your genes play a role here, but don't worry, you don't need a biology degree. For example, some people have a stress off switch that works fast. You can have a bad day, sleep it off, and wake up fine. Other people, that switch is slower. Stress piles up, cortisol stays high, and your body thinks, uh-oh, bad's happening, better store my energy. That's belly fat. I'll teach you the name of that switch later if you want to know, but for now, just remember, if your stress feels bigger than other people's and seems to hang on longer, this might be why. Now for the part that you actually care about on how to fix it. Weight loss happens when your body feels safe, and that starts with 4 big things. Number 1, lower inflammation. You've probably heard the word inflammation, but most people have no idea what it really means. Think of it like this. Inflammation is your body's fire alarm. A little inflammation is good when you cut your finger and your body sends help to heal it. But when the fire alarm never shuts off, that's chronic inflammation, and it slows your metabolism, messes with your hormones, and makes fat loss harder. How do you know if inflammation is an issue? Maybe you wake up puffy in the morning, or the rings that once fit perfectly on your fingers are feeling tight. You feel bloated after eating, as in maybe your stomach area hurts. Your joints are achy. Your weight jumps 2 to 5 pounds overnight. Lowering inflammation isn't about eating a magic food. It's about removing the stuff your body hates. For some, that's dairy. Others, it's seed oils or sugar. For others, it's gluten or processed junk. Personally, for me, it's dairy and gluten and seed oils. That's what I've been able to narrow down to being my big problems. And I honestly know it's hard to completely knock those things out of your diet. But if your body is sending the fire rescue team every day because of what I'm eating, it's probably better to not have my body constantly stressed out and better for me to just drop the foods because I don't actually need it. That's what my body's trying to say. I don't need it and it's causing a problem. So if you're noticing that, maybe you need to change a little bit. And no, Brenda, switching to a low-fat yogurt is not the cure. Even though we think low-fat, oh, that's going to fix everything. No, it's not the cure. We may need to actually eliminate certain foods from our diet. And the next one is balancing your blood sugar. If your blood sugar looks like a roller coaster, your cravings will too. Every spike is followed by a crash, and your body screams for quick energy, aka more carbs. When I was on a plant-based diet, this was my major issue because when you're plant-based, almost everything has carbs in it. Even your vegetables have carbs. Now, vegetables are not going to easily spike your blood sugar, but if you got the constant carbs coming in, you're going to start noticing a few issues as far as your blood sugar goes, depending on your DNA. Because some people, they thrive on plant-based diets. My body doesn't. So again, everybody's different. Figure out what works for you. But here's the simple fix. Always pair protein with your carbs. And again, going back to if you're vegan and you're eating a lot of things like beans, legumes, lentils, those things naturally come with a little bit of carbs and a little bit of protein. So you already have it paired well, just it wasn't working for me. So if I'm going to have carbs, I need to make sure I throw some protein in with it. Avoid eating carbs naked. I said what I said, all right? It just is. Swap soda and juice for water or sparkling water. Because I know when I had to switch to drinking only water several years ago, it was hard. So if you can switch over to sparkling water and then gradually work your way over to regular water, it'll help. Balanced blood sugar equals fewer crashes, fewer cravings, and better fat burning. Next one is managing stress. It is so important to be able to manage your stress. When stress goes up, cortisol goes up. And when cortisol stays high, your body stores fat, especially around your midsection. And no, managing stress doesn't mean moving to Bali or meditating for 3 hours. It can be as simple as walking outside, deep breathing, getting one solid night of sleep, or saying no to things that drain you. Even 10 minutes of stress relief a day can tell your body you're safe. You can let go now. We don't have to hold on to all of this. Next one is supporting your gut. Your gut is like the control center for weight, mood, and energy. When it's happy, your body digests better, absorbs nutrients, and keeps cravings in check. When it's angry, you get bloated, foggy, and inflamed, and maybe even a little grumpy because your body just doesn't feel well and you don't quite understand what's going on. And listen, eating 1 cup of yogurt a day isn't fixing your gut. Everybody thinks, oh, probiotics, and we run straight to the yogurt, or we run straight to the sauerkraut. That's not exactly fixing your gut. That's just adding probiotics. So the yogurt might help some, as long as you don't have a lactose intolerance or a milk intolerance in general. But it's not the end-all be-all fix everything. Gut health is about removing irritants your body hates. That's the big step. You want to first remove the irritants. Eating fiber, your gut bacteria, and I think that's key, is just because you're supposed to get a certain amount of fiber in your diet every day doesn't mean you're getting the beneficial fiber that your specific gut needs. So figure out what your body needs and then get the fiber that helps feed yourself. And then supporting digestion with whole, real foods. I will get messages during the week, somebody asking me for help about foods that they're looking at, and it's these quick fix foods and processed food that claims to be full of protein or it's healthy for you, it's got fiber. And I'm going, yes, it has fiber, but it's got all these other ingredients. And when you look up these other ingredients, you're like, dude, that went through a ton of processing just to get that ingredient. Even though it looks like it's all healthy, it's not as healthy as eating the real food. So if you can get the whole real food, please go for it. It's better for you in the long run. And the thing, when your gut works better, your whole metabolism starts working better. Everything just starts falling into place. I'm telling you, gut balance, literally, it plays a role in everything about how your body functions. So get your gut under control. Now, if one of these 4 things hit home for you, drop a light bulb in the comments so I know what I should dive deeper into for the next video. Next to the light bulb, tell me which one of those really hit home, because I can make a bigger, deeper dive with whatever the subject is that hits closest to home. So, bottom line, you're not broken. You're not lazy. You're not doing it wrong. Your body's just been stuck in survival mode. And once you understand why, you can finally work with your body instead of fighting against it. Because you deserve to feel good in your body without hating the process. I tell people all the time who come to me for advice, you don't need to hate what you're doing to take care of yourself. If you hate it, you're not going to stick to it. If your morning cup of coffee is disgusting to you and you can't stand it, then why change your morning cup of coffee for 2 days just to bounce back to what you were doing? Find something small and manageable that you can so that you feel better within yourself, because that's going to help relieve the stress. If you're stressed out about trying to make sure you eat the certain number of protein, the right type of coffee, all of that, you're going to keep having problems. You're going to keep falling back to your old way. So find what's manageable, find what you can do. Make that one small change, and then when you're comfortable, move on to the next change because it's a lifelong journey. It's not a race. So drop a fire in the comments if this gave you a light bulb moment. Like this video if you're ready to finally work with your body, and don't forget to subscribe. I've got a video coming next week on why your stress switch might be keeping you stuck.